Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Saturday morning. Welcome. Welcome to the Morning Blend. I just had an epiphany and thought, I think maybe our community could use maybe a weekend program. And since I've already been up most of the night, I did get a few hours, like maybe 3 hours sleep. But I figured we'd have maybe a morning show. What do you think? Links in the chat if anybody would like to come on. Okay, wait a minute. Why am I seeing this message? I'm seeing the message. Well, good morning. How you doing out there? I can't see who's out there. But good morning and welcome to the Morning Blend. So crack some eggs open, get the bacon out. Let's have breakfast. Start up your coffee pot, and let's wake up together. Have you ever when you wake up and you can barely see because your eyes just haven't come into focus? Well, I'm past that point. Good morning, bird of prey. How are you? Good morning, bird of prey 5. Good morning. How are you doing? Cover? What's cover? What is covered? Anyway, I thought we would be interesting to have a morning program. I don't know. Good morning, my community friends. Oh, there you are. Good morning, bird of prey. Welcome.
Hello, world. It's Turtle Prey 5. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Right now, okay. I my mornings are pretty rough the first hour or so, but right now, okay. Mama Prey is making some breakfast,
Ooh,
and
that's good.
I'm hoping today's a good day. Feeling good, so it's a good start.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. It's always nice here in the mornings. Nice, and I thought nobody really has a week morning program for the weekends, and I was on a couple hours ago and went off the
I
air.
saw you had your Insomniac stream.
Yeah, it started earlier than normal, and
Did you get any sleep?
yeah, I slept for about
Good.
3.5 to 4 hours.
Well, that's something.
After going for 8 hours.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna have to shorten those. I'm gonna have to shorten those down. I'm gonna have to shorten those down just a little bit, But yeah, it was fun. I was trying to celebrate Loki having going over 500 plus subs. So
yeah,
that's a good
I
thing.
missed the stream, but I commented on it. He liked it. That was
Yeah, that's good.
good for him.
Is Sassy up?
Sassy is stretching. She'll be up as soon as the food comes. Then she'll be.
Oh.
Actually, what it is she knows that after I get breakfast, Mom will pray makes an egg for her. So she's going to. And if Mom will pray gets delayed between giving me my breakfast and making her egg, like if the doorbell rings or she has to do something else, Sassy gets mad. And Sassy barks until reminding her that, hey, it's my turn to get my egg.
Yeah.
And then if Sassy finishes her egg before I finish mine, which happens quite a bit, then she comes over to me looking at me like, where's my cut? Like I didn't know she just got a whole egg.
So I was waking up and I kind of had an epiphany. Well, is everybody? I went to see if anybody's on, and I see that there's really anybody on. So I'm
Yeah,
up. I've been up for a while, so I thought maybe I'll start a Mormon program and see how folks like it.
you know, it depends how late. Friday's the late night for a lot of people on YouTube. So
Yeah, yeah. Well,
I mean, I go to sleep early because I always do. I mean, it's very, very rare I'm up late. So
yeah. You can leave that for us night owls.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I know like I could stay on. I was on Doomcock stream only for like an hour and a half, and he went over 6.5 hours. So like
Wow.
I could never stay
Yeah.
up to even to the end of his stream, let alone to yours. You know, you went in.
Yeah. 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 I definitely need to. I need to trim those down. Oh, number one sci-fi. Welcome.
Hello, number one sci-fi.
Welcome. How you doing? How you doing, number one sci-fi? You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just waking up.
Yeah.
You got your pot of coffee on?
No, I'm drinking some. Just drinking some water. You know.
I saw
I'm
the
wearing my MTV shirt. You know.
Mm-hmm.
nice shirt. Yeah.
Yeah. It's cool.
You should do a 15 minutes of positivity on that shirt.
you like it? Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool shirt.
Yeah. It definitely vintage. Definitely vintage.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
I just thought
I like wearing old school t-shirts basically.
Mm-hmm. I thought I'd test the waters to see who's waking up. You know, see if I can maybe get a bigger audience. It's kind. I find it difficult being a night person and having any type of an audience. And
I mean, you know, as long as you get somebody, that's to me a win right there. You know.
Yep.
If I get at least one person, hey, that's a win, man. You know?
Good morning, Mark. Mark the Absolutely Tired just joined us.
It's never been about the numbers for me. It's about, hey, do I at least have somebody watching? You know?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Good morning, Mark.
And
good morning.
So, Bird, did you see all this mess about the Star Spangled Banner controversy?
No. What's going on with that?
Well,
I've seen it.
Francis Scott Key, who wrote the Star Spangled Banner, not only obviously he owned slaves, you know, and everything, but the third verse, which is never sung in public, you know, has the word slave in it, and it talks about kind of slavery in a way.
It has the word slave, but it had no reference to American slavery. If you read what it was about a religion, not.
Well,
not
people
African
just because
slave.
they see that word are going berserk, basically, and bonkers, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah. But they're more doing it because he owned slaves, I think, than anything. Which, of course, back then, you know, was legal to do when he was alive. but they're trying to ban it, from all sporting events because, he was because he owned slaves, he must have been a racist, and because it has a, word slave in it, oh my gosh, it must be racist, and stuff like that.
And I've been hearing this story about the Star Spangled Banner for I don't know, 10 years. Every 4th of July around then, somebody brings it up that, oh, it was a racist song. It was this, it was that, but of course it wasn't.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. They tore down that statue in, I think, was it San Francisco, and the police let them tore down the statue of, was it Grant?
Yeah, I mean a bunch of its the Star Spangled Banner's lyrics are not sung, really. It's really just mainly the first verse. That's the only verse that's really sung ever, because the second verse is never sung, really. The third verse is never sung. The fourth verse is never sung, and there's even a fifth verse to it. So, but they always just sing just the first verse, and that's it, basically, of it. So it's a song that's to me. I was surprised that it's a lot longer than than what it's sung.
But I don't know if those other verses are officially part of our national anthem.
Well,
I think our national anthem is just that first to maybe second verse. What we hear.
Yeah,
it's not
the first verse is all they sing. They don't sing the second verse. They don't sing the third verse. They don't sing the fourth verse, and the fifth verse, which is kind of iffy whether supposedly he either wrote it or not. It was added by someone else actually, but anyway, so it wasn't even written by him. But only the first verse is ever sung, which is obviously, the "Oh say can you see by dawn's early light," and the usual thing that is sung. But it's obviously stretched out, to about a 2-minute song, basically just that first verse,
They said it's the most hardest song to sing, especially at the end. You have to hit the high and the low notes, or especially at the end, the high note.
Yeah, the Braves.
Yeah.
But I mean, exactly. What's going to be next? They're going to ban, because Jefferson owned slaves as well, so they're going to ban Jefferson as well from currency. I guess they're going to ban George Washington, who owned slaves, from currency. You're going to ban all these presidents who own slaves and stuff like that.
If they're going over statues, what's to stop them from going after your monuments, like the Lincoln Memorial or the Washington Memorial? Well,
the Washington Monument Lincoln, was the one that obviously, abolished slavery. So they're not going to go after Lincoln.
But if you read Lincoln, he was still pretty racist.
Yeah.
By today's standards.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He abolished slavery, but he did not. There were things he did not, today would never go over with his feelings.
Yeah. So
it's only a matter of time.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time.
Lincoln is not good enough.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's true. But then what are you going to do? You going to sue the government to have all the currency replaced? Because Lincoln and Washington are two prominent figures on all currency. So what are you going to do? Abolish all that? You know how much money it would take to reprint that money?
Obama on everything.
Or no, put Trump on everything. What are you talking about?
No.
No, what's I mean, yeah, this is just going to go to the extreme eventually. Somebody's going to sue because the currency has former slave owners on it and stuff like this. Um, you know, it's going to reach that proportion eventually. Um,
Good morning. If you just joined us, welcome to the Morning Blend.
but of course,
I hope-
eventually currency is not going to exist anyway. So I guess that's probably what they'll do instead is just phase out currency rather than change it, And you'll just have to obviously buy everything on your card or whatever, your debit card instead.
I just hoping right now we can get to the 4th of July unscathed.
Yeah, well, I mean, I
And
haven't heard about anything going on as far as big cities hosting festivities
Yeah.
or anything. So I'm guessing all that's canceled.
Well, they said here in New York that they were definitely still doing the fireworks display. And I don't know about
Hey,
people being able to watch them.
Are they allowing
But-
tons of people to gather in a certain area to watch it?
Yes, that's why I don't know if they're going to make people social distance or make tickets required or what. But Macy's is supposedly still doing their 4th of July. And today they're running the Belmont Stakes with nobody to watch.
Yeah.
oh, really?
That's pretty much what you got to do is shoot off the fireworks with, I guess, nobody watching. Unless you want to.
What they did, they reversed the order of the Triple Crown. So
Yeah.
Belmont Stakes is usually last. It's first this year.
Yeah, because it's the longest of the races anyway.
Well, they also reduced the length.
Oh, they did. Oh, so
Yeah,
now,
they're going to
so
only
now-
have it run
so now-
the distance of the Kentucky Derby.
oh, so now
Yeah,
you could
I
have
heard
an
that this morning.
asterisk if a horse wins the Triple Crown this year, huh?
So they're
Yes.
apparently they're trying to keep the lengths the same, even though the venues are different.
Because one of them's what, 1.5 miles, right?
Yeah, the Belmont Stakes is usually the longest.
Okay, so a
A
mile and a
mile
half,
and a half.
and then
I
the
think
others
it's a
are
mile
what,
and an
1.25 miles is the Kentucky Derby. I'm guessing.
I thought they said 1.1 miles
Okay, an
this
eighth.
morning.
Okay, maybe the other one's 1.25 miles. I thought the other one was the shortest one, the Preakness.
Maybe I don't.
I thought that was always the shortest one, but I could be wrong.
I'm not sure.
I thought one
I
was.
thought he got shortest, middle, and longest, but I don't know.
Well, I thought the Kentucky Derby was at least 1.25 miles. I could be wrong about that. Let me look it up. Heck, Kentucky Derby. Kentucky Derby. Let's see how long it is. I thought it was 1.25 miles. Blah blah blah. Distance of 1.25 miles. So yes, it is 1.25 miles for the Kentucky Derby. And then let's see how long the Preakness is.
1 3/16.
Yeah, so the Preakness is the shortest, which is what I thought.
So that's weird.
And then the Belmont, which is 1.5 miles, is the longest. Yeah. So yeah, that's exactly what I thought. So yeah, the Kentucky Derby, 1 3/16 is the Preakness. So
The race will be 1 1/8 miles instead of the usually 1.5 miles.
For the
Belmont Stakes.
So they're shortening it by about, I guess a quarter of a turn or something goofy like that.
No, almost half a mile. It's 3/8 of a mile shorter.
Okay.
Because it would be 1 4/8 at 1.5. So
Okay, it's only 1/8. You're saying?
1 1/8. So yeah.
Okay. So how long is the Kentucky Derby still 1.25 miles?
I don't know. I didn't check that one.
And is the Preakness still a mile and 3/16, which is still would be
Well,
the
I guess
shortest.
it's always easier to make it a little shorter. I don't know
Yeah.
how much easier it is to make it longer because then they got to run through the doors again. So maybe they're making them all shorter. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Because they got to pull the loading thing out of the way, obviously. You know.
And then the horses would be running on already ran on dirt. Let's see. Kentucky Derby.
Yeah. Yeah. It's being run at just 1 1/8 miles for the first time since 1926. Wow. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about the Preakness being shorter or the Kentucky Derby being shorter.
Yeah, the race is 1 1/4 miles. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the Kentucky Derby is 1 1/4. Which is basically okay. Supposedly 1 1/8 is 1900 meters. I think is what they say. Something like that.
1.5 miles is 12 furlongs to 9 furlongs.
Yeah, so they're shortening it by 3 furlongs, which is, I guess, so many meters. Because a mile and a quarter is 2012 meters. Or 10 furlongs. And you said the other one is 12?
Yeah.
So, you're adding 2 more furlongs, which I'm guessing is about another which is it doesn't say how long it is in meters on the for the Belmont, which is weird.
This is the morning blend, and we're just talking, waking up. Hopefully you're all getting your.
So a mile and 3/16 is 9.5 furlongs. So it's barely shorter than the mile and a quarter, which is 10. So it's only a half a furlong, whatever distance that is for the Preakness, shorter.
The horse that's expected to win is called Tis the Law. That's
Tis the Law.
Tis the Law.
That's the favorite. That's the favorite horse right now.
Sounds like a very pro cop horse name.
Yeah, that's not.
We have to cancel. We have to cancel the Belmont Stakes.
Yeah, you can't have a racist horse name in the field. I mean, that's what they're gonna go after.
That's right. Last year they did disqualify the winner. That was total crap. After it was over, like 5 minutes later, they said, "Oh, you didn't win. He won."
Yeah. Really? Because the jockey hit another horse or something like that, right?
Something ridiculous. Like, oh my God, the horse touched another horse.
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, the horse touched another horse and impeded the progress of the other horse. So they had to rule that was illegal.
Loki, are you out there?
Hey,
Stop in and say hello.
I got a question, Bird, for you.
Yeah.
Would you mind? I imagine you have Terminator 2 Judgment Day, the movie, right?
Yeah, I got it somewhere.
Um, this Tuesday at 2 p.m., I would like to do a Terminator 2 watch party, if you're okay with that.
Good morning, 47 Yorktown. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, I mean,
a morning, weekend morning.
I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna try to find a site that a bunch of people can get on and just view it in there too. But
you want it on the viewing room, or are you
Yeah.
just talking about for me?
no, in the viewing room if you.
Oh yeah, I'll put it in the viewing room after,
do
but
that.
yeah, so that would just be like a regular movie. It's not going to be through YouTube. Okay.
Yeah, just in the viewing room, and then I can
Yeah.
have people go to the viewing room to watch it, and then just do a viewing party through that. Yeah,
That's fine.
I will not show it on YouTube, obviously, because if I do, all to do is pause it anyway, like I did the other one.
Right, yeah.
What are we watching today, Bird? What are we watching on yours?
It's Starship Troopers
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
at 2 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, I want to do Terminator 2.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
did it.
Because I'm going to discuss it on my show on Monday, and I want to show it on Tuesday to the latest. I figure.
I'll join you for that. I'll definitely join you for that.
Yeah, I figure since it's Tuesday and T2, then that makes sense,
T2 Tuesday.
Yes, exactly.
So I noticed that not next Saturday, but the Saturday after is 4th of July.
Yes.
Yep.
So rather than doing a cinema Saturday on 4th of
You
July,
just show fireworks or something.
well, I'll do a 4th of July stream, but I'll hold the cinema Saturday till Sunday for the following week. So the movie that you vote on that's up for voting now would actually be for Sunday the 5th.
Yeah.
Rather
So
than Saturday.
you're gonna do a firework stream, basically.
A what stream?
A fireworks stream.
Probably or no, because it will probably
Or is
be
that too late?
probably be too late for me to do a fireworks stream.
Yeah.
Although last year I did go live because people were shooting fireworks off from my backyard, visible from my backyard.
Yeah. Well,
They did it last night. Last night they shot.
Too. They did last night. Oh, because of Juneteenth.
Last night they were scaring Sassy, but they shot up 3 or 4 aerial bombs that were perfectly visible on my backyard security camera. So I actually might stream that on the 4th of July, but that wouldn't be till late at night.
Well, they usually shoot off the fireworks, around 9 p.m. Eastern? Normally is usually the usual start time.
Yeah, I think that's when the Macy's does it.
Yeah.
Well, excuse me, today's what? Day? The 20th?
Today's the 20th. It's the longest day of the year.
2 weeks. 2 weeks
No.
to the 4th.
I thought the 21st is a solstice.
2 weeks away from
Yeah.
the 4th of July.
Yes, 2 weeks.
Exactly, 2 weeks.
So in the next 2 weeks,
Uh-huh.
4th of July could be canceled.
That's true.
Yeah,
I mean,
could be.
no longer celebrate.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, the way this stuff is going on, I would not be surprised it's canceled.
Good morning, Mom Pray. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good
I'm
morning.
sorry. I just came and put my 2 cents in.
No, that's
I-
great.
Oh, you're welcome. I love hearing for your stories, and it's always a delight.
Do you have a 4th of July story
Thank you.
at all? Do you have a 4th of July story?
Do you have a 4th of July story?
Oh, I've told it before, but yes. It's a quick one. It's, I don't know how many years ago it was. In the late 80s, early 90s, whatever. We went upstate, not to Caroga Lake, to a friend's house, and they lived near a lake. I believe they lived there, or we went there, whatever it was. And there was maybe 30 or 40 people around this small lake. And Dad O'Prey and his friend Matt were lighting off fireworks. Well, if you've seen pictures of Dad O'Prey, he was a pretty big man, heavy. Anyway, he bent down to light off whatever it was, a bottle rocket. And as he went to stand up, his pants stayed where they were. So everybody got a good shot of Dad O'Prey's tighty whities. It was embarrassing.
No.
Anyway.
I'd say more so for you than him.
Yeah.
He probably didn't care.
No, he
Dad O'Prey didn't really give a crap over
things like that. Yeah. It did embarrass me. I was like probably purple in the face. But anyway.
Okay.
That's a short 4th of July story. We've had plenty more good ones.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Going about my business now, guys. Have a great day.
Okay, we will.
I got to mute for a minute. I'm still listening. I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
Okay.
Good morning, Loki's Mornings of Mischief. Welcome.
Hey, good morning, Loki.
I woke up after sleeping for about maybe 4 hours. Yeah, maybe about 4 hours, maybe 3.5. And I thought maybe our community could use a Saturday and Sunday morning program. What do you think? I mean, I'm up. Other people are just waking up. Throw your pot of coffee on, crack open the egg, get the bacon going, say hello, and wake up together. Or some of us as well. Some of us have already been up.
Yeah. Time to get up.
Yeah. It's nice here. Mornings are always
Morning,
nice here.
Mark the infinitely tired.
Yeah.
How are things where you're at?
You think it's a great idea? Well, I'm going to try to having a morning program on the weekends. So
yeah. I mean, like I said, as long as you get one person, to me, that's a win. Like I said, I mean,
Yeah.
Hey, one person is a win, and more than that is even more of a win. So,
Yep. True that.
There's nothing you can call it the weekend walkabout if you're Australian, or
I think I'll stick with morning blend until maybe people tell me otherwise. So I think morning blend sounds good.
Yeah. I did like at least the first Crocodile Dundee movie.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is when it started going off the rails a little bit.
I think they only had two.
They had three. No, they had three. Unfortunately,
there was a third one.
Yeah, exactly. There was
a third one.
There was a third one. Oh my God! Say it ain't true. Yes, there was three. Nobody knows the third one. I think it's in Los Angeles or something like that. Something goofy like that. I forget what the hell the name of it is.
Good morning, Joseph Franklin.
Unfortunately, there is a third one that nobody's ever seen hardly. It's kind of weird. Because I saw it. It's called Crocodile Dundee in Los Angeles for the third film. unfortunately. So yeah, there's 3 movies. The last one came out in 2001, so way later than the other ones. The first one was 1986. Second one was 1988, and the third one was in 2001. So yeah, the third one, yeah, nobody's ever. I don't think I've even watched it maybe once, if even.
Yeah,
But,
I think I might have passed over it.
Yeah, I probably did watch it, but I do not remember it at all. So that's how it tells you, how great of a movie it is. But
No, I can honestly say I haven't seen it. I think I might have noticed it on one of the streaming platforms, whether it be Netflix or Hulu, maybe.
yeah, it's on one of them. It's either on Hulu or Peacock if you got that service, or whoever.
Does NBC have a streaming service?
Yeah, it's called Peacock. It's if you have Comcast, Xfinity, whatever you want to call that, cable.
No,
It comes free with that.
no. I
So
have something.
they do have Battlestar Galactica, of course, is on there. So I've been watching Battlestar Galactica again like crazy. And they got Airwolf, which is a guilty pleasure of mine as well.
Oh yeah, that was a good show.
Because I like Jan Michael Vincent and Ernest Borgnine and Airwolf a lot. That's your 2 primary characters, obviously, in that. I was thinking about doing just a stream just about Airwolf, because it's a show that doesn't get the kind of recognition.
Well, there you go. You have one day of the week to talk about it.
Well, yeah. I was gonna probably do a 1 day a week type thing on certain shows that I'm going to rewatch, I guess. And I do want to rewatch Airwolf. When I did watch the premiere episode again so far.
Yeah.
But
I was saying that I'm lucky enough. I'm slowly rewatching the original Star Trek series right now, and
yeah, well, I mean, I've seen Star Trek so many times and other shows. I could do the same with Stargate 1 and Stargate Atlantis and Stargate Universe. They're also on there as well. All the Stargate. I could start rewatching those as well, because it's been a while since I've watched those too. So yeah, I'll probably do one on each of the Stargates, and probably obviously start with SG-1 first, and then go through Atlantis and then Universe, I guess, eventually.
as long as Star Treks are on Netflix, I have the opportunity to rewatch the original series.
It's on the. I think it's on either Peacock or Hulu as well. All the Star Treks, basically.
Yes, Jeff Franklin. Yes, Bert is okay. He had to step away.
You thought Peacock was starting July 15th. No, it's you can watch it already, because I've been watching it for probably the last 2 weeks now.
Thank you, Jeff.
Yeah, you can watch Peacock right now already.
I believe right now Peacock is limited to just certain cable providers.
Okay, okay, so it's probably just Xfinity, which I have, or Comcast, whichever way you want to call it. So yeah, I get it for free. So I figure, hey, so yeah, I've been rewatching Battlestar Galactica on it. I've been rewatching Airwolf on it. I've been rewatching Stargate on it. Um,
Which Battlestar? The one from
the remake,
Oh.
Battlestar with Edward James Olmos, obviously, and Katie Sackhoff and what is his name? Jamie Bamber plays Apollo, right? Yeah. And then the Star Trek's on CBS. Yeah, but it's also on either Hulu or Peacock as well. It might be on both of them.
Star Trek's like on almost everything. Amazon,
Yeah.
Netflix, Hulu.
Yeah.
And
So you
Peacock,
don't need CBS network to watch Star Trek. All of them, all the series are on Hulu or Peacock or
in regard, but
yeah, it might be on both, like you're saying.
I canceled my CBS All Access like back in February after the Super
But
Bowl.
Hawaii 5-0, which I did discuss it. The original one is on CBS All Access as well. So yeah, you can watch either the current iteration of Hawaii 5-0 or the original, which is what I prefer, on CBS All Access if you wanted to. Which I thought was cool.
Working slow here.
Yeah.
Yes. We've established that it's on Access and Netflix.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's also on Peacock as well, Jeff Franklin. I cannot be certain about it, but I'm pretty sure it is for Star Trek. I'm talking Deep Space Nine, Enterprise, the original series, and I think all the movies except for The Voyage Home for some reason might be the only exception, and maybe Nemesis or something like that.
I get to re-enjoy them. Like I never did watch. I watched some episodes of The Next Generation. I can't remember which ones I watched, but once I get done with the original series, I get to enjoy The Next Generation, and then Deep Space Nine, and then possibly Voyager. But I'm taking my time. I'm not rushing through it. I'm enjoying it slowly.
don't go too slowly.
Why is that?
It'll take you forever, and they might start deleting them before you get there.
Oh, okay. Well, I could probably get them done.
Don't rush, but don't let it sit like a fine wine. There's so many, there's so many series and episodes.
Yeah. Too bad they didn't have the animated series available.
They do on Netflix, I'm pretty sure.
Of the Star Trek?
Well, Jeff Franklin, it's not up to CBS letting NBC air their products on the Peacock network. They have shows from each network on The Peacock Network. ABC. There's ABC shows on it. There's CBS shows on it, and of course NBC and um, shows on it as well. It's CBS is about getting as much money for Star Trek as they can right now. They don't care where it's shown as long as they get money to show it.
Huh? How is everybody doing?
But yeah, it's not the only thing exclusive to CBS is Discovery and Picard. Really, those are only two that are exclusive to CBS All Access. All the other Star Treks are pretty much open to anything and every platform, just about.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The animated series is not on Netflix.
Oh,
I
okay.
guess that's one
Well,
of the
okay.
ones-
Maybe the animated series might not be on there either, but whatever. It's not like that was popular anyway.
Yeah, and to be honest, you probably it was made as a Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah. I know CBS currently owns Star Trek, Jeff Franklin, but they are showing it on every platform. They are showing Star Trek, except for the Discovery and Picard, on every platform out there.
Hmm.
Because they want to get as much money.
Until it isn't. Until it isn't, like Fred was saying.
Yeah, until they want it. Now they don't know how long the contracts are to show it on these other networks, but yeah, eventually they can say, okay, we're going to just now have it only exclusively on CBS All Access for all Star Treks. But to me, that would basically probably piss more people off than anything.
The probably best way to view it is if you can get your hands on a digital, not a digital copy, but a physical media.
Yeah, Blu-ray or DVD.
That's hard to come by. I know it's very hard to come by in some seasons. You have to scour stores like Bookman's or reused bookstores. Maybe if you're
Okay, yeah. So
some pawn
yeah,
shops.
all the okay, yeah. So yeah, DS9, TNG, Enterprise, and Voyager and TOS should all be on Amazon, Netflix, CBS All Access, and Hulu. Then basically, yeah, and Amazon, right? So yeah, they're just trying to get as much money for CBS's, to show it on as many platforms as possible right now. Now, if they want to restrict it later on, I guess that's up to them. Like I said, there's only mainly just the newer stuff, which is Discovery and Picard, is obviously exclusive to CBS All Access, but you don't see a bunch of people, wanting to watch it on other platforms anyway, or even wanting to own it. I would never buy any of those seasons.
Isn't it pronounced Pucard? Make you want a Pucard?
It's not on Peacock. Okay. Well, like I said, I could not remember if it was on Peacock or not. So, but I do know they have shows from CBS, ABC, and NBC, and maybe even Fox on the Peacock channel. So it's not like a certain channel is all you're going to get on a particular streaming platform.
Well, you see, these days, different studios, like NBC Studios, might film a show, but then it airs on Fox.
Right.
So
Yeah.
maybe that's why some shows that you wouldn't think would be on there are on there.
Yeah.
You know what you never see anymore? The Clint Eastwood movie Firefox. I enjoyed that movie.
Well, being that he's imitating a Russian in it and stealing a Russian plane, which is what
Yeah,
Firefox
but
was.
it's a movie. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
That's not an entertaining movie. I
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
Yeah, but I think that's why it about a movie about stealing a Russian plane is kind of far fetched these days because number one,
Oh, yeah, of
the
course it
Russians
is.
are never superior to us in anything,
I
anymore.
always, I dug the design of the aircraft. It kind
Yeah,
of
it
looked
looked
like
like basically like a fancy F-18, I guess, or whatever you want to call it.
more kind of like an SR-71 slash F F-18, I believe. Not
Yeah,
F-18.
yeah, F-18 is probably what it's most similar to. Or
I liked that it was all the
I don't think because
aircraft.
if it's wings swept back like a F 17, then people would say it's like a F-17, but it's not like a F-16 because F-16 only has one wing
Welcome, LDG. Welcome.
versus two,
Morning.
and that's a vicious looking dog you got there, man.
Your
Good
dog would
morning,
be angry too if he only ate pickles.
Yeah, well, that's true. I forget
Good
about
morning, universe. Hello,
Good morning.
everyone.
Hello.
that. Yeah, so
Are you waking up?
No, I've been up for a little bit here, just getting things rolling here, and got everybody up and running. Checked to see what was going on. Didn't even see your stream until just now, but I think it was because I was logged into the other account. How did it go, buddy? Is this a continuation, or did you get some sleep last night?
I got about 4 hours sleep.
You were rocking it last night.
Yeah. Good morning, Sci-Fi Nation. Good morning. So good to see you. You've been MIA these last maybe like 6 days, I think. But so welcome and good morning. I hope you got your coffee on and maybe some egg cracked open, maybe some bacon going. It's Saturday,
mhm.
and we're staying away from that chaotic world out there. I just hope that I don't want to hear any.
Yeah, we know the animated series is on All Access, Sci-Fi Nation. We already stated that.
Oh,
No, we're talking about the main, I guess the main Star Treks, which are TOS, DS9, Voyager, and Enterprise. They're on
The
multiple
ones people want to
platforms.
watch.
Yeah, the ones people want to watch are on multiple platforms: Amazon, Hulu, Netflix, CBS All Access, whatever. It's on multiple streaming services. So it's not like you need CBS All Access unless you want to watch mainly Discovery or Picard, I guess.
And I hate to say it, but if they stopped letting Netflix and Amazon show Star Trek and Hulu, I probably would pay for CBS All Access just to have access to any Trek at any time.
Oh my God.
Same.
Yeah.
But I think they know they would lose more money than they would make because I don't think there's a lot of people willing to do
just
that.
to have
Meanwhile, they
more.
probably get millions for letting Netflix.
Yeah, and
Hulu.
that's the key to their game right now. They gotta, um, sell it to as many people as possible right now to get the most money for it. 'Cause right
And
now,
the people in charge like, oh well, we can still sell them the old stuff, but we'll get all the fans because we'll have all the new stuff. And I'm like, no,
that's
doesn't
that's
work
what
like
they're
that.
trying to do with these new shows and everything. But yeah, it's not like it's really working. I mean, yeah, might have a spike for your free week period or whatever it is, so people can binge it. But that's about it. You know.
Everything's become one payment after another with all these streaming services.
Yeah, it'd be
You're
cool if
trading-
there was if it'd be cool, believe me, if there was one that had everything. But that's pretty much an impossibility because nobody's ever going to agree to share for an all for one type system. Somebody always wants control over their particular piece of the pie, I guess, you know.
So how have you been, Sci-Fi Nation? We're wondering we've been wondering where you've been.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? Oh, Father's Day tomorrow on Sunday.
Tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, happy Father's Day and all the fathers out there tomorrow,
Yes.
and myself included.
Man, these things.
Yeah. So
I had a surprise phone call last night right before I was about to pass out. Mr. Admiral Serval had a computer issue.
yeah, Command and
And-
Conquer, right?
got me on Discord right before I was about to pass out, and I was like, interesting, Admiral Serval, how may I help you? And he's having Command and Conquer issues.
Yeah, that game
So I gave
sucked.
I gave him a good hour last night trying to fix it for him. Couldn't fix it for him. Said, listen, hey, my brain is mush right now. I said, can we do this in tomorrow, and I'll give you a level 2, because right now it's like past level 1. We did all the stupid stuff, reinstalling the game, updating the drivers, clearing the default temporary folders, the whole 9 yards. So none of that worked. So I told him, I said, tomorrow, whether I can do it streaming or whatnot, let me fix you up tomorrow where I'm get some rest and sleep and do some level 2 tech work for you. We will get that game to work. So if he agrees to do it live, I will be streaming that here shortly. And
The problem is
seeing,
even when it works, it doesn't work.
yeah,
Why-
yeah.
Jeff Franklin, why are you leaving? Do you have to go right now? You have to leave for work.
Jeffrey.
Yeah, Jeff, if you're leaving.
Goodbye. Later. Have
Jeff,
a nice
yeah,
day.
Well, I mean, I gotta
I
go
just-
eat. I gotta go eat myself here in a little bit, so I'll be splitting. You know? But,
Where's
gotta
number one
go-
sci-fi? Why isn't he up? I mean, Sci-Fi Nation. Sorry, number
Oh
one.
no, he said that he's been suffering from a severe lack of sleep.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
3 to 4 hours a day, he says. Well, at least you showed yourself, and we're so glad to see you here today.
I'll catch you guys later. Now.
Okay,
Take care, number one.
take care, number-
bud.
Hmm.
About to make me a coffee here in a second.
Yeah.
Was your plan today for Admiral Saval to change to update his driver? Oh, you did that already.
Okay, so we
Video
reinstalled the driver. I didn't try rolling back a driver yet. I have tried loading a new profile and see if it was anything related to the profile. Still didn't load. He reinstalled Steam. That didn't work. I have to do some troubleshooting first. I want to see if I can pull up a record in the event viewer. See
Gotcha.
if there's anything that points to a particular file. It's different when, like, and you know this. It's different when you're telling somebody what to do than when you actually get behind the computer, because I can
Yeah.
do so much more, like when I have physical control and I'm on there. But we'll see. We'll see. It is going to be a toughie. I might not be able to fix this because it's weird, very weird. Normally,
I'm not even
reinstalling
sure
the
if
game
I'll
fixes it.
try even playing the game until they do their real update or next update. Because like it won't even play in a window for me, even though the option's there to play windowed or borderless window. No, you try any of those, it bugs out and resets back.
Oh, interesting. I never tried. I've always played full screen. You're talking about specifically remastered.
Yeah, the remastered.
Okay.
Like,
Then how did you switch it back?
Oh, it switched back automatically. I couldn't even not switch it back.
Oh,
because even it says if this doesn't work in 7 seconds or whatever, it'll turn back. But after like a second and a half, it turns back. Even if I try to get the mouse there and say keep it, it just ignores it and turns it back by itself.
Yeah.
Not that I would keep it because it is not showing in a window. It just goes to a crappier full screen and then bugs itself back to the regular full screen. And every time it does that, it kills my browser on my other screen that is showing my security cameras.
Lovely. Points for a remastered game that's completely not remastered except for small little tweaks. Lovely. Good job. You do nothing but piss off the entire core of CNC fans by coming out with a remastered game, and all you did was really just up the graphics about 10%.
Yeah.
And maybe a couple changes in the options that I noticed. That's about it.
Well, that's a bummer. That's a bummer.
Yeah, it is. It's what I expect from game makers today, though, because it's not about the developers and the fans. It's about the corporate deadlines and bottom sales. Nobody knows how to do business right anymore.
Welcome if you've just joined us. Welcome to the Morning Blend. The link is in the chat. I'm going to stay on for maybe 20 to 30 more minutes. You're welcome to come up.
So we will see. I mean, interesting challenge. But that's one of my strengths in computers. I'm known for being able to walk into situations that I don't even know, right? Like just random IT messed up situations with whatever happens to be, and I fix it. It seems to be a talent of mine.
So the missus has games and that some like the windowed and the others like full screen. Just depends on the game and what mood STEM is in that particular day, says Sci-Fi Nation. So if you see him playing on other certain games, is the missus on your account. Okay.
Well, technically games always run better full screen mode, because you're not dealing with the overlay function where the video card has to overlay on top of your windows. That's what a windowed mode is, whether it's borderless or full. So normally full screen is the best way to do it. But some people like us, like me, who have multiple screens and like to move the mouse back and forth without alt tabbing, because that usually causes the computer to have a mini stroke. You do borderless, so you can just keep moving the mouse around and go back and forth in between, round one, like between those moments. You know what I mean? Between loading screens and stuff. But you solve that just by having a second computer. That helps. It helps me. That way I can have my Google Voice and my Skype and my email on a separate machine where I don't have to alt tab out. But of course, then again, my days of playing video games all day long are way gone.
Who uses Skype anymore?
My few of my HD clients.
Oh,
I use
Every-
Skype.
Yeah, the Skype's still usable, even though it's a pain in the ass and horrible and sucks.
why did it decline? What happened?
The same reason why YouTube's declining. Someone bought them out.
Somebody-
Microsoft bought Skype out. And then they came out with Skype Premium, and that blows too. Nobody wants to do the exact same thing that number one sci-fi was talking about. Everybody wants to do their proprietary BS instead of making one system that fits all. Like me. They want to do their own crap, their own way. They don't want to make nothing backwards compatible. It was a joke when I heard about games saying, "Oh, well, we're not going to make it cross-platform." You morons. It's cross-platform by nature. Just do it. Ain't nothing stopping you by making games cross-platform but you. Then you finally have games like Rocket League that do it. They're finally starting to be smart about it. I think Risk is another one.
Good morning, Zachary Gibbons. Good morning. Yes, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you, my friend.
Excuse me. Ooh. All right. One moment.
Boy, there's a heck of delay on the StreamYard. YouTube is.
So did you where's CCDV? Did he go out?
Oh yeah, we ended the stream pretty early this morning.
I bet. What time?
I think it's about 2.
Oh,
about
okay.
2
So not
my time. So yeah.
so not that much. Not that much since when I woke up or right before I passed out. I saved you guys committing channel suicide.
Yeah, yeah. But I do have a strike. And it says I got a message from YouTube saying that banned in some countries or something.
Okay, well, okay. We'll just reconfirm. The word strike is scary as hell. Is it a content ID match or a strike?
Oh, hang on. Let me look at my email again.
Because remember, I told you, I said you're guaranteed to get a content ID match. That's guaranteed. I did tell you about that. But if you got a strike.
Okay, it says the copyright claim on your video has been blocked in some countries for Insomniac Super Friday the after party. Video title, the after party, and because
That's a match, not a strike.
Yeah, sounds like a match.
Okay.
But yeah, Bird. So after I got off with Saval, did he already tell you the story? I
No.
got on late. Oh, so yeah, I was laying down. Admiral Saval hit me up. Then I helped him out. Then I was like, okay, well, tomorrow let me lay down. So I went to lay back down, and I was like, oh, let me see what's going on. Right, let me see how Jedi's doing. Like to check on my boy Jedi. And so I'm laying down. I open up YouTube, and I go to his stream, and him and Mr. CCDV is there playing public domain, but it's somebody's public domain on their channel. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what the hell are these guys doing? So I got on the chat. I was like, guys, are you trying to commit channel suicide? Stop playing that. And then we went in there.
I don't understand. If it's public domain,
it's public domain, but they were playing it from somebody else's channel.
And I didn't know he was doing that.
Public domain isn't public domain the second you're taking it from somebody else's channel. That's their
not
content.
True, actually. Once it's public domain, it's public domain. Even if somebody puts a logo over it, doesn't change the fact it's public domain.
That's not how I understand the rules.
Public domain, because there are channels that just have things that it's not public domain.
They were saying it was.
Okay, I'm just saying, more than likely, it was not public domain.
What they got me for was we were doing commentary. We were sharing the screen, and it was commentary on the Raid 2.
The Raid 2? What's that, a movie?
Yeah, it's like a martial art movie.
Okay, well, let's see if that's public domain.
No. That's not what. That's not what you were showing some pirate movie.
Yeah,
it was something else when I got on.
Yes, that's true. That's absolutely true.
But they got you for the Raid 2.
Yes.
Which is released in 2014 and clearly not public domain.
Yeah,
yes.
Not unless they allow it, but I doubt it.
I didn't know it was from somebody else's channel, Mistress. So.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought you were getting content for the other one, the one that I saw you guys were playing.
No. I got.
You said something about a fight. I do remember you saying that, and your channel got shut down for a quick second, and then you just went back on.
Yes, it's for this one because we were showing, the full clips at like 10 seconds at a time, and then we did our little commentary over it. So,
I mean, if you were doing legit commentary, you could dispute it if you want, and they may or may not release it, but.
Yeah,
it says view claim details, which I haven't even opened yet.
Well, you could mute it. That's one thing, but if you say file dispute, then it asks you why. You say fair use, and you say in the thing that you were providing commentary under fair use guidelines, and then they have 30 days to either accept it and give it back to you, or reject it and say, no, you have to sue us, or they don't do anything, and after 30 days, you just get it back anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No, I'll take care of that.
Yes, I agree. I'm still at home. We're doing everything we can to avoid going to hospital. I'm okay today. Hopefully, I will be for the weekend, and if all goes well, Monday, I should get a determination from the insurance company. If they allow the IV at home, then I should be able to stay home. If they don't, then I likely would have to go into the hospital at some point. We'd hoped we would have got that on Friday, but the way things are, we'll be lucky if we can get it Monday. The good news is that it hasn't gotten worse, really, so we're okay to just wait and see right now. I mean, the doctor said, my official doctor recommendation is I urge you to go to the emergency room. But my recommendation is I wait it out. I had a nurse who looked at it and she said, this is not something you need to go to the ER for. So
you had a nurse say one thing and a doctor say another. Are they from the same place?
Well, yeah. They're all from Norwell Health, but the doctors in a hospital that makes money by having people come to the hospital.
Yeah,
the nurse is not. So
he was telling you that go to the hospital just to cover his own butt, kind of default message.
Well, she was, but yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. She. Okay.
Correct.
That person. Doctor. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I suspect she was towing the company line, trying to get as many people in as
Yes.
possible,
Yes.
because we're actually not getting a lot of patients during COVID because people are scared to come to the hospital.
Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, that pisses me off how they have to do that. Or they do that, period.
Zachary, yes, 2 p.m. is the ETA for Starship Troopers today, 2 p.m. Eastern. It should be scheduled. You should see it if you go to YouTube.
It gives me about 4 hours to get Mr. Admiral Saval fixed up. Waiting for him to message me back.
I think Starship Troopers is currently on Netflix.
It is. In fact,
Yes.
So.
I have my own digital copy and hard copy.
I was disappointed about the sequels, but
Yeah.
The first one, absolutely gold.
Yeah.
Absolutely
the
gold.
Sequels aren't going to be listed. Usually when a movie wins, the next week I'll put the sequel, but no, not Starship Troopers.
Didn't they make an animated thing too?
They might have. I don't know.
Like an animated movie, I think, not a series.
No, they did make a series on Netflix.
They did? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually, I watched a few of them. They were actually not half bad. They were pretty decent. It's been a while.
Yeah, so they have movies up, except for The Princess Bride, which was the second highest vote getter. They were all new movies and this will be for probably Sunday, July 5th, because the next Saturday is the 4th of July. So we'll probably not do the movies on the 4th and do them on the 5th.
Just do some Independence Day.
I should have put Independence Day. I wonder if I can edit it. I'm gonna go see if nobody picked a vote for it yet.
My favorite line. Doesn't anybody have any missiles left? I don't know what it is about that line, but I love it.
Oh, there's one. I don't know if I can edit it. Let's see. Oh shit, I can't. Oh,
Good
well.
morning, Resolute Germ. Welcome, Resolute Germ.
So I do love the fact that we got invaded by aliens that had super supreme technology, but didn't have antivirus on their computers.
Although, to be honest, I could just do Cinema Saturday for 4th of July and make it Independence Day.
Yeah, that's what I was saying when I first mentioned it. Yeah, if you said you weren't doing anything, just do it.
Well, I was going to do
be there.
A regular stream, but we could do a regular stream while watching Independence Day.
Yeah,
that'll work. Good job.
Glad I could help, sir. I have an idea, man.
Turn before attacking you and Risk next time.
Thank you. You don't know what that means to me. Thank you. I'll take that.
Thank you for joining.
No, Sci-Fi Nation's up.
Yes.
Hey, there he is.
Good morning out there in YouTube land.
Hello.
Good morning, Bird. Morning, LDG, and good morning, Jedi Bill. Bird, I swear to God, if you do anything to mess up how good Hunt for Red October is doing right now, I will come to your house and haunt you.
No. No, I won't. I'm not going to edit that poll. I'm just thinking that on Saturday, the 4th, we'll do Independence Day without a vote, just on my authority as Supreme Emperor.
The dear leader, God Emperor, is showing his wisdom, his infinite wisdom. El Kuroga.
I do have to warn you, though, that just because a movie starts out strong on Saturday rarely means it finishes strong come the following sad day.
Well, you just got to remind the orphans to keep making all those fake accounts and voting for the movies that we really want to see.
So the possibilities are The Princess Bride, Rambo, Jurassic Park, The Hunt for Red October, and The Great Outdoors. Wanted to give everyone a little bit.
That's a no-brainer. Hunt for Red October.
And it is winning right now with Jurassic Park in second and Rambo in third, and no votes for The Princess Bride or The Great Outdoors.
I don't know about you, but I got enough Rambo when I was a kid because it was on like the 3 network channels we had when I was growing up.
Yeah, that was one of the things I was a little concerned because I'd seen Rambo, so many times.
And Princess
I've
Bride.
seen The Princess Bride so many times too.
All right, the only reason I'd watch that is for Andre the Giant.
Right. But I've also seen The Hunt for Red October quite a few times.
Yeah, but that one you can at least watch.
And
10 times in a row.
I've seen these all. Like the only one I haven't seen in a while is The Great Outdoors.
That one's always a classic.
Caddyshack.
Actually, Caddyshack 2 is a sequel that Bird could put on if we ever did watch Caddyshack.
Oh yeah, if we watched the original Caddyshack, I'd put up Caddyshack too.
Did you do the Nerds movies yet?
No, I didn't do the Nerds movies because I don't have them. I mean, I watched them when I was a kid, but I don't have.
I have the first one on my external hard drive. I could find a way to send it to you.
Oh no, I mean I could get them if I needed them, but
okay.
What we've been doing lately have been movies that I actually have copies of before I go to movies that I don't.
Well, see, technically, Bird, once you get them, you do have a copy of them. So.
I mean a physical media, completely legal, legit copy.
Like the movie police are going to come to your door and ask to see your physical copy.
I know. I'm just saying that I.
Can we stop giving evidence on the two?
Well,
we don't need verbal confirmation of any of this. Of course, we own the copies.
I buy all my stuff digitally. Okay, I don't have a physical copy to show you, sir.
I get all the Nerds on Amazon right now for $9.99.
Yeah, there you go. And if you ever want to do Back to the Future, Bird, I've got that special edition where all 3 movies and all the special content. I found it for like $10 last year. I still have it. So
we did Back to the Future already, all 3 of them.
Oh, that's right. That's when you first started doing it. Well, I've got the Nightmare on Elm Street collection if you want to do that for Halloween.
I don't do horror movies.
How about the Porky's
Lawnmower
movie?
Man?
The biggest horror movie I would do would be Tremors. The first
Tremors. That's hilarious.
I saw
the first
one. That one was
yes.
bad.
I have a family member who worked on that film. Well, she was my family member at the time, not anymore, but she was a visual effects coordinator. If you look at Tremors and you look at the end credits, under visual effects coordinator, you'll find the name Lisa Romanoff. She was married to my mom's brother in the 90s, but they've since been divorced, but she was a visual effects supervisor.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And Zachary Gibbons, thank you so much for the kind words.
And Bird, tell Mom thank you. I saw she subscribed to my channel this morning.
What?
Tell Mama Pray thank you. It said she subscribed to my channel this morning.
Oh, very cool. She's on the phone right now. I'll let her know.
I'm still waiting for those Cooking with Mom shows to come out on her channel.
I gotta take a phone call. I'll be right back.
Okay, Bird.
Okay, Bird. So how are you doing, Sci-Fi Nation?
Other than the lack of sleep, I'm not doing too bad. I feel kind of bad not having been on here YouTube, at least letting people know I was here. I've been watching here and there, but the missus, she's been wanting to stream, and I just haven't felt up to it. So I don't know. I used to have a thing we were trying to do called Sci-Fi Saturdays with the missus. I might try that again tonight. I gotta look and see what time AT streams tonight, if he does. I know he posted his schedule.
Okay.
Other than
Hey,
that,
Jedi, I'll be right back, Jedi.
Okay.
other than that, just drinking some coffee. I'm gonna go downstairs to the hardware store and fix a couple screens. There's a guy that's
Oh, I just got excellent news. The insurance company approved the antibiotic.
awesome. You get to stay home, Bird.
Oh, and I muted the computer so I can't hear anybody. Sorry if I broke into somebody's conversation.
No, you're good. You're good, Bird. Good.
Okay, so that means Monday, hopefully, they'll be able to come and hook me up to an IV line at home. And hopefully another 2 weeks after that, I'll be better.
Oh, I hope so, man.
Very, very good, Bird. I was hoping you wouldn't have to go back in.
Yeah, a lot of us did.
Yeah.
Jeff Rickens says, good
Sci-Fi Nation
news.
wants me to thank you for subscribing to him. She says you're welcome.
So AT doesn't usually stream on Saturdays. Okay, cool. So I can probably start doing the Sci-Fi Saturdays with the missus again. I know I started a while back, and because reasons we haven't done it lately, but she's been wanting to stream quite a bit lately with me, and I just haven't felt up to it. So I think we're going to start doing that. I'm just going to say, too bad to my body. We're going to do this. The show must go on.
Good. Good to hear.
And it's not like it's hurting me physically. It's just a, lack of sleep. So.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to probably be going I'm going to cut down my Insomniac soup so it won't be so long. And I'm going to do this morning blend show on just Saturday and Sunday only.
Very cool.
Yeah. I'll be here every Saturday and Sunday around this time.
I know the morning shows, there's a big audience for it, but there's so many channels that are on all at the same time. Like I know our good friend Loki is on at like 9 a.m. my time here. And
but he's mostly Monday through Friday, and really relaxes in the week over on the weekend. And I didn't know who has this early of a morning show, and I was up. I had slept for about 3.5 to 4 hours, and I figured I'd just start broadcasting and see what happened.
yeah, I was just watching some Netflix, scrolling through the phone, and I saw you were live. So I'll tune in to Jedi Bill, see what's going on.
Yeah, because I cut the stream. We actually went for 8 hours because we went on super early yesterday for the Insomniac Soup show.
Yeah, I thought I seen Mr. CCTV on his channel with Insomniac Soup. I could have. I don't know. I might have been tired and crossing the streams in my head. I don't know. I seen somebody was on with that name for a show.
The rest of the says an insurance company actually owed something on the weekend is a miracle. Yeah, it is. Jeff, you can't think of some bigger miracles? It won't happen. What? Yeah. Says Jeff.
I think you meant bigger miracles won't happen. I've seen some pretty unexplainable things in my day, so there's something out there that makes good things happen when you need it to, whether you can explain it or not. That's just my feeling now.
Mm-hmm.
There's also things out there that makes bad things happen, unfortunately.
Yes.
Yes, unfortunately.
It's called humans.
Yeah.
I thought it was karma, but yeah, humans too. All that darn free will we have.
Yeah. When will we ever learn?
Well, not till about 23rd century or 22nd century, according to Star Trek.
At least on Earth, yeah. If you're not on Earth, you're shit out of luck.
Yeah, Earth is like the only paradise planet in, Federation besides Raisa.
Yeah, well, Earth is like a working paradise, where Rice is like a vacation paradise.
It's becoming a dumping ground for garbage.
See, now, if in the future in Discovery Season 3, you find out the Federation fell because Ricean belief spread around the Earth, everybody just stopped working and just started laying on the beach and putting up statues when they wanted to have sex.
Well, here's my theory on it. I think that if it's going to be that bad, because it's supposed to be like the 29th century when they get there?
Yeah.
I think, now this is where my theory comes in. I think that in the Discovery universe, Daniels never got Archer back to his own timeline, and that's why it's such a disaster in the 29th century.
I don't think Daniels or Archer or Enterprise will ever figure in to Star Trek Discovery.
Well, no. I mean, they would if they knew it was good for them. That's not the way they want to do Discovery. So.
It would be. I mean, yeah, it would make some sense. Yes, I just don't see him doing it.
No, I don't see him doing it either.
Also, there's been debate about how bad it really is. I mean, you've got the Federation that's still there. There's still a guy who thinks he's the president. Like, every day I come to this office.
Yeah.
So.
And plus, like, the only physical proof I've seen that's really bad is a tattered Federation flag that looks a little different than the one we know.
I mean, we saw people with weapons apparently molded into their arms or something. Hopefully those are just things they put on. I mean, that completely impractical to put a freaking phaser, replace your hand with a phaser.
Yeah, not unless we're trying to actually, like, become, like, Borg. Like, with all their prosthetics.
I mean, why would they do that? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even want to go down that rabbit hole. But yeah, that doesn't make any sense at all. Why would you? Yeah, no.
Joseph Patrick has woken up. I mean, it's been up for many hours.
Hello, future man.
Welcome, Joseph. Welcome. And welcome back, Mark. Danfully tired.
All right, I'm back. Got me my coffee.
Jeff Franklin says you can't be more tired than he is. What do you have to say about that, Mark?
Jeff Franklin is infinitely +1 tired.
Why is that?
Because he's
I don't
Jeff
know, but
Franklin.
that's what he's saying.
Because
I'm
he's,
infinitely to the infinite tired.
yeah, well,
Jeff, I know you've talked about headaches before. Do you have what are those things called? They're a type of terrible headache.
Migraine.
No, it's worse than a
cluster-
migraine.
cluster
Worse
headaches.
than a
Cluster,
migraine.
yeah, cluster. I think they're honestly called like suicide headaches or something.
Oh, that's the nickname. I think it's cluster headaches. You're thinking of.
Yeah, one of the people on my forum was suffering from them for decades.
Oh,
But then apparently CBD oil helped. So
I'd like a little bit of good old hash oil to cure everything for you.
I'm not saying it would cure anybody, just in his one case, it
Well,
worked.
Right, but
You know,
it is good for a lot of pain applications.
it's just he used to get these more days of the month than not, and now he goes years between getting them for a day. So it changed his life.
Oh, that's good.
Bird, what character would you suggest to use to split up your title in your YouTube stream, not using a minus sign?
Yeah, I
You
usually use the minus sign, but I know why I shouldn't.
underscore
How about
pipe? How about the pipe?
The pipe is good.
how about a back?
That's what I like
would
to use.
probably use the pipe,
Gotcha.
Pipe.
or even just a slash.
What's a pipe?
The straight vertical line
Oh.
above the enter key. Shift
Um,
and above the enter key.
Nope, mine's got. Oh, okay, yep.
Shift
okay.
backslash. Yeah, okay. That's what I figured. That's what I like to use too. Okay.
But, I mean, I usually use the dash, though, to be honest.
Yeah, I've never had a problem.
Although
with
the
using
dash runs into problems with search engines, so I know
Search
I
engines.
shouldn't, but
Yep.
I do. Maybe I should use something else.
I've always
You know what
I've
is
always liked the pipe.
The
Huh?
most underused key on the keyboard, in my opinion, the tilde.
ampersand.
The tilde.
the
I was gonna say the
ampersand all the
tilde.
time.
Yeah.
The tilde. It's never used for
Yeah.
anything.
Well, that's because you can't get
Well-
it over like the letter you need it to go over, especially if you're writing in Spanish.
I don't want it over. I just want it as a character.
Well, then use it instead of the dash next time.
I know, but then people are like, what the hell's wrong with this guy? Why can't he use a dash like everyone else?
Hey, it got
Yeah.
him to come check out your channel, didn't it?
The only time I use it when I'm using approximation. And then most people
Yeah.
don't understand what I mean.
Hold
Yeah.
on, guys. I'll be right back in a second.
Yep.
Okay. I just want to put this out there. If you like the morning blend, if you like my channel, you don't have to, but it'd be nice if you hit the like button and hit the bell if you want to subscribe. But you're always welcome.
10 likes at least.
Yeah.
Now you get a downvote, son of a bitch. That's when you know you're really making it, when you're getting downvotes.
Oh yeah. I think that might be my first one. Hallelujah! We got a downvote.
You know what they say? Some people get their kicks downvote in the stream. But I'm not gonna let it. Let it get me down.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I keep singing, you'll get more downvotes. So I'll stop.
Yeah, I have like 4 people subbed to my private account. I have no idea why.
Well, that's what you get when you set your subs to public. Because when you subbed me, I saw it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So people are just resubbing back to you.
Oh, well. Alrighty then. There's nothing on there, but
Am I live? Because
yes, you're live.
Are you alive? Is that what I just heard?
am I showing live? Because
YouTube
the
is
show.
still live. Yes. Still showing on both YouTube and StreamYard.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you're
10
good.
watching, started streaming 100 minutes ago. You're good.
no, my Chrome is acting up again.
Oh, yeah. It'll do that sometimes.
It depends how many tabs you've got open.
Did you disable the background service setting in Chrome? Like the first thing I do.
Background settings?
Go into your settings in Chrome and type the word background, and it'll say run things in background, and take it off. Uncheck it.
Well,
You have to go into your settings, and then it says search settings, and you type in background, and you'll see it pop up.
Does that stop code from running in windows that aren't in the front?
It stops Chrome from running background stuff. It basically just tells Chrome, stop using my computer against me.
Yeah, but I have tabs open that I want to keep active even though I'm not viewing.
That stuff will run. No, that stuff will run.
Can you continue?
That
I
will
only
run.
have 2 tabs open.
Only
Okay, so it's
2 tabs.
I only have. Yeah,
So,
and
L-
I can't. I can't get back to my StreamYard right now. It's not allowing me.
So,
Continue running background apps when Google Chrome is closed. That's what it is. Sorry. So your tabs will
Okay,
still
now
run.
I'm back. Okay.
Oh, so even when you
I'm
close
back.
Chrome, it'll still run stuff?
Yes. Chrome will use your computer against you. Yes.
That might solve some of the issues the missus was having.
That's basically saying, can we have free processing power while you pay for the electricity?
Yeah, nope.
Yeah.
That's off. Well, thanks. You just taught me something new, LDG.
Boss, I am trying. There's so many things. Many things.
What question were you talking about, Jeff Franklin? What question not to ask? What question?
Good job, Jeff Franklin. And 25 subs watching a rock. That's funny.
Hey, it's YouTube. People will watch almost anything, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
No, I don't doubt it. I do not doubt it, sir. And we deserve a public forum to do it on.
I'm waiting for Mama Prey to start doing her weekly show, or however she wants to do it, called Cooking with Mom. Mama Prey's channel will blow up as soon as she starts that.
I'm alive. What I meant was alive in my broadcast, Jeff. That's what I was talking about.
I'm alive.
My Google Chrome was acting stupid again. It likes to do that where it says it's not responding. Google Chrome is not responding. And you have to play the waiting game.
I took the boast of God dang it, my brain stopped misfiring. I took the best of both worlds, Bird, and I'm just setting up for a stream right now. I am using both the tilde and the pipe to make a nice little thing going on there. Separator. All right, let's tweet this out. Oh, that's remind. I still got to do that change to the Discord server. I'll do that right now. All right, streaming tubes for us nerds. Nice. Save. Okay.
I would say so, Yosef. I mean, you showed up, my friend.
And it's not responding again. Yeah, I'll just close that one. Close. Oh no, I'm trying to close one of my tabs, and there it goes. Maybe I won't have such an issue now. Google Chrome is starting to become a pain in my butt.
Unfortunately, it's about the only browser you can use with StreamYard, though, if you want it to work the right way.
Yeah.
I've used StreamYard, honestly, with Opera and Microsoft Edge, the new one, without issue.
Well, he's talking about what he means by those words. He said is the share audio feature only works on Chrome.
Seemed to work
when you share screen. It doesn't even show up on other browsers. When you go to share your screen at the bottom, it says share audio.
Really?
Right.
It doesn't even.
No, it doesn't show up on the other browsers.
No, obvious. It's a matter of them just fixing it. But the last time I checked, it disappears. It usually doesn't show. It won't even let you check it.
Yes, Matt Murdoch. I slept for about 4 hours, or 3.5 anyway. 3.5, 4, but I did sleep.
They can't fix it, but will they? No clue.
And when you do a live stream like I do on StreamYard, where I've got my opening queued up and my end credits queued up, and I'm using StreamYard, so obviously a Stream Deck won't work with it, so I got to have use Chrome, so that way I can play my intro and then my end credits.
That's
at least until I upgrade my video card, then I can start using XSplit and stuff like that.
So, guys, I need to apologize. I need to sincerely apologize to the entire community. If you listen to DJ and his new audio voice, it's my fault. I have unleashed the beast, and DJ is now using his audio voice modulator now, and I think he fell in love with it.
Yeah, I think he did.
And of course, I'll give you guys one guess. Here we go. This is the $1 million question for the day. What was the first voice he found?
DJ Pixels.
Nope.
Or
Donald Duck.
Go on, you guys. You guys should know that this isn't just a random question.
It was Momo.
Yes. DJ now has an official, not only the Momo mask, not only the Momo image, but now the Momo voice. And I apologize ahead of time. I don't know how he's going to use this new power. I just hope he uses it for good and justice. But he might get carried away. There was even some talk of him using it on his radio stream, on his radio channel.
You've created a monster.
I created a monster.
Yeah.
But on a finer note, we also found this was on my stream yesterday. I'm a Pixelate. We also found that his mic was not configured properly, and I think his regular voice even sounds a little bit better. We were there trying to figure out what the problem was because he was clipping. And I'm like, God, it sounds like a hardware issue. It sounds like a hardware issue. This can't be a software issue. And like, it took me an hour. And then I was like, DJ, do you have a knob on your microphone or any kind of knob? And he's like, well, actually, I do. Son of a bitch. He had a freaking gain power on his damn microphone that was causing the damn his voice to crackle.
Oh, kind of like me. If I get too close to my mic, it'll start clipping.
Yeah, but usually USB mics don't normally have a gain input built into the mic.
Not normally, unless you get like a Blue Yeti. Those.
Yeah, and because normally you're supposed to. Okay, so when you have your mic plugged into your computer, and if you right-click your sound audio control panel and go into your recording and right-click your microphone, go to properties, your level should be at 100. Like that's the one level that should be at 100, and then you adjust after that using your audio software or whatever audio software your mic's going through, whatever, like Voice Meter or something. And he was crackling like a son of a bee. Anyway, we figured it out. His mic sounds great, and his voice modulator is working fine. So now there's two of us with it.
Jeez. We're all gonna have it by a couple months' time.
Hey, it's cheap, man. It's really good. It's cheap. $20, lifetime. Yeah. They keep it updated. It works well. The reduced volume, the reduced background noise feature is B.
But you need the soundboard, right? You need a soundboard mixer.
No, you just need a sound card. But all computers have sound cards now. I remember back in the day when you buy a computer and you actually had to check to see if it had a sound card.
Yeah, remember the driver they had to use the PC speaker as a sound card?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh God.
You didn't have
that little beep 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 one. You're talking about that little micro speaker.
Sound card. You could configure a basic so that you would get a little bit of sound out of the
little
speaker.
Bit. Yeah, just like it would sound like basically a Nintendo when they tried to have audio. Like 8-bit, like
I remember
craziness.
An old Hewlett Packard I had. It had it was a 14.4 modem with a sound card built into it. It was made by Aztec, if I remember right. And the thing was like, it barely fit inside the tower. That's how big that card was. And fitting into an old AGP slot.
Something like this, somewhat, kinda.
That is very
anyway, that's the 8-bit.
Yeah, most computers now have built-in sound chips.
Yeah, back in the day, man, that was fun. All right, hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead and stream up, see if I can get a hold of Mr. Admiral Saval.
Okay.
Get some work done. You guys have fun.
Yeah.
Not a problem, bud. Take care, and we'll see Bird at 2:00. Can't wait.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Have a good morning.
Be good.
See you around.
Actually, it wasn't an AGP slot. That was for video cards. It was an ISA slot. That's what I was trying to remember.
Your first Sound Blaster in 1992.
Yeah, I always wanted a Sound Blaster card. I just never had the money for them. They were like almost $200 even back then.
Yeah. Well, I don't think my current laptop has all that. That's okay.
Well, no, your current laptop, if it's not that old, probably has a sound chip that's way better even than those old Sound Blasters were. Just because of how far the technology.
Yeah. It's an HP from 2016.
Yeah, but I'm saying even all the built-in stuff, you know, because of how far along technology has come, you know, like those old Sound Blaster cards, you had a CD with an app for it, or that came with an app that you could go in and tweak all the settings, this, that, and the third. But you can still do that with the just regular control panel settings for your built-in stuff. So that may have third-party software you can get to boost that. So.
Okay, coming off. Chrome's acting up again. Okay.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
My
Oh, you said Chrome was acting up again.
Yeah.
Oh,
not Chrome. Maybe just my computer is running slow for some reason.
Might be getting a little warm. I remember I used to have to literally put like a fan underneath my old laptop because it ran so hot.
Yeah.
And there wasn't any dust in it either. I took it apart and the fans were all working. There wasn't any dust in it, so I don't know. But it was a HP gaming laptop, like a 17-inch one that I bought back in. When did I buy that? It's HP. Man, these must have been around 2005 or somewhere in there. But it had like top of the line stuff. I mean, it had a Blu-ray player in it when those were when Blu-rays first came out. So this thing was like a pure gaming machine, and I ordered it that way.
Yeah.
And the thing just ran so hot, and I remember right when the warranty was running out, they called me and asked if I wanted to extend the warranty, and I said yeah, and I'm glad I did because I gave it to my daughter's mom right after that, and she wound up sending it into HP like 3 different times, and they finally wound up sending her a new one. Which was a piece of crap compared to the one I had. And now the laptop I have now is my mom's. Was my mom's. She bought it at the same time I bought mine, so it was like the normal home office use version of the one I had. And that thing, it's horrible. It's slow and horrible, and it rattles on the inside.
Well, a big deal. Bird, have you eaten your breakfast? You about to go eat your breakfast? I think Bird, are you eating your breakfast? You can go if you want to go eat your breakfast.
Oh, I ate my breakfast a while ago.
Okay.
I think he's waiting for me to get done rambling.
No, I was just multitasking. Sorry.
Oh, okay. No.
Mom Pray's speaking to Sisso Pray on the phone in the background, so I didn't
Hello.
want to leave
Hello,
the
Sisso Pray.
microphone unmuted.
I don't think she'll be able to hear you.
Oh, I know it. I just like to say hi.
Yeah.
Jeff Franklin, I really would not like you to have a heart attack if that's what you're talking about.
When is Baby O'Prey due? When's the due date?
The 23rd.
Of July?
8 a.m. on the 23rd is a C-section scheduled.
In 3 days?
Yep.
Wow.
We hope he doesn't try coming early because that would just bring trouble.
Yeah.
Well, you could always call him an early bird if he does.
This
Wah,
date's
wah, wah.
already a week before the scheduled due date. So it's already over 10 pounds. They
Wow.
estimate.
Good Lord. Sounds like my youngest daughter. She was about a week and a half, 2 weeks late, and she was almost, not quite 10 pounds, but almost. She was 9 something. 9 and 7/8 or something.
About 4 days ago, they estimated the weight at 10.5 pounds. No, 10 pounds, 5 ounces.
Well, it sounds like she's going to have a very healthy baby.
Yes, we all hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we changed it from baby O'Prey to nephew O'Prey, just so people wouldn't think it was my baby.
Yeah, because you wouldn't want, him growing up calling you Uncle Daddy or something like that.
Jeff Franklin, why are you sad? Why sad face?
Oh, sad face. Happy, happy, joy, joy.
It's Saturday.
The only thing missing are Saturday morning cartoons.
That's easy. You just go to like if you have a Roku player, you can go to what's this channel? It's a channel that it shows all the Boomerang. Is it called Boomerang?
I remember Boomerang. Didn't they used to play that on... No, that used to be its own cable channel at one point, I thought.
Well, now it's like a channel. I paid like $46 for a year, and I get all the old Looney Tunes on that.
Oh, very cool.
All the old Looney Tunes and Bugs Bunny, Scooby Doo. If you got Captain Caveman, Tom and Jerry. Oh God, it's got Care Bears.
I've got a Roku TV. I'll have to see if Boomerang is on that. Because little Sci-Fi's got the Roku TV in his bedroom. So if it's on there, I might get that for him. He can watch.
I paid for a year subscription, and it's like $46, something like that.
Not bad
for
all that.
For a whole year. And you get Scooby-Doo, and there's movies. There's like Scooby-Doo movies on here. A lot of Scooby-Doo movies, Flintstones. Wish I had the Jetsons, the Smurfs, Tom and Jerry.
Now, do they have all the old Looney Tunes or censored Looney Tunes?
Well,
I'm sure they don't have the banned World War II.
I mean, like, is there Speedy Gonzales?
Yeah. Well, I haven't watched this channel a lot, but what I saw, it didn't look like it was censored.
Oh, that's cool.
But by censored, you mean they didn't take out Speedy Gonzales because he was
censored,
Hispanic.
meaning that they're not showing certain ones because they're too controversial now.
Right. That's
not
what
that they went back and edited him out. No.
I couldn't tell you on that, Bird. There's actually quite for a cartoon channel, so to speak. There's a lot of good content. Yogi Bear, Looney Tunes with Daffy Duck, Huckleberry Hound, what? The Roadrunner with Wile E. Coyote.
Well, hey, if they're going to show Wile E. Coyote getting the snot beat out of him every 5 minutes, then they got to have Speedy Gonzales on there.
Courage with the Cowardly Dog. I don't know what that is.
Oh, I remember that one. That was okay.
The Best of Spike and Tyke.
Never heard of that.
Saturday morning cartoons, Bugs Bunny and Tom and Jerry. Marvin the Martian, best of Dino, best of Wacky Races, best of Scooby Doo, best of Looney Tunes, on like playlists. Something to look into.
Okay, Zachary Gibbons, you have a good day.
Yeah, good day. Have a good day, Zachary. Thank you for dropping in. Okay, gentlemen, I've been going for 2 hours. I think I'm going to sign off.
Sorry, you lost me to a Speedy Gonzalez short on YouTube. I Googled to see if it was on, and there was a Speedy Gonzalez from Boomerang, but it says Boomerang UK. So maybe.
Hey, Bird, if you want to see something, I don't know how you consider it funny or just want to laugh, look up the, I believe there were some banned World War II Looney Tune cartoons, and there's also some, World War II Looney Tunes. Banned
I've
World
seen
War
the
II.
banned World War II Disney.
Yeah, but
look for Looney Tunes.
I think there's some Looney Tunes too. Maybe it was. Oh yeah, it was Disney because like that.
It was Donald Duck.
Donald Duck. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
There's like I don't know, 10 or 15 of them.
Yeah, I've seen that. But okay, Jedi Bill. Sorry if you were.
Yeah, no. I just wanted to start a little morning show.
Okay, well, thanks for having us on, Jedi Bill and Bird. I'll try to tune in at 2 o'clock for Starship Troopers.
Thank you. And thank you again, Jedi Bill. Have
You're
a good
welcome.
day.
You too.
Bye.
Goodbye.
And thank you, Jeff Franklin, and everybody in the chat. Bye.
Yeah. Resolute Germ, Jeff Franklin, Zachary Gibbons, Mad Mardigan was there. Mark the Instantly Tired. Thank you for dropping in. Loki, Morning to Mischief. Thank you for making my morning show a success. And we'll see you Sunday, tomorrow. Same time, same channel. You all have a nice day.